my first thought, because I'm not a fighting game player, but watching y'all play Street Fighter V, my first thought was, that looks just like Street Fighter 2 from literally 30 years ago.
Yeah.
How do you have a game be so similar for 30 years? I mean, obviously it must be a very successful game, but what has changed and what has stayed the same in your, do you know much about the older games, or have you know about the history?
Yeah.
Cool.
So Street Fighter is great because at its core it is great. The same thing like MOBAs, like there may be a few iterations, but I see MOBAs going on forever, you know. The core concept of two players fighting it out with selective hitboxes and hurtboxes at its core is fantastic. The fact, I love fighting games because it's me versus you.
Yeah.
It's a methodical thought process. I have to get in your head, and chess is the best way to kind of explain it because it's chess at 60 frames a second.
Yeah.
Right? You're making an action. Right. A 60th of a second will change the whole game. It's 99 seconds long, so hype is a word that we use all the time because at the change of anything, the whole swing of the match can change. You're up and you're screaming. The community is really strong behind it, and it always has been. There was a little lull before Street Fighter 4, but the passion that people have has carried it into the future, and developers have really gone in and really structured it each time. You know, you had Street Fighter 2, which is kind of the forefather of all games.
Yeah.
You bring in Street Fighter 3, which made it very technical. You had parries, and of course the famous Daigo parry video, which is the most viewed video game video of all time. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah, where he goes parry, 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 super nonsense. I scream
I'll have to
and
go.
then I cry.
I'll have to go YouTube.
Yeah.
Look for that on YouTube.
You know, and then Street Fighter 4 brought the online age. So the arcades may have died, but the arcade
Online
feeling
multiplayer
has not.
Yeah.
And especially the fact that, you know, a lot of these people have arcade sticks and they still keep the tradition
I was noticing
alive.
that's so cool. They have this arcade thing they have in their lap, and it's like it just gives you like that the nostalgia of being there in an arcade with the dim lights and the smell of the mozzarella sticks or whatever, and elbow to elbow with some guy and the buttons and the
and that's what you can see is that hasn't changed. Up at the front, we still have two guys that are next to each other
with
their fight sticks, bumping elbows.
Yeah.
And anytime you can just look over at them and give them that mean mug and then come back. But the core fighting games hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And the games themselves are going to thrive into the future. And it's exciting, especially going to the esports era now, where there's money involved for the first time in history. But looks like we're going to be getting to this first match. This is winners top 8.
Zaith
This is the same in finals. It's top 8 winners. We have Epyon up in the front. He is a Lake Charles host. Yeah. And then we have Zaith, who is one of the gods of Louisiana, as they're called. A clan they have here that's very particularly strong. We do have a Rashid versus Birdie matchup, like I had said earlier in this stream. Rashid kind of likes to stay back, get a little tricky with these tornadoes, and then come in with really strong mix-ups. Birdie has real good buttons, but he's going to be trying to get these
more
big
of a grabber.
Yeah, he's going to get these grabs. He has the chain that can go pretty far. So far, we're kind of tit for tat.
Looks pretty even so far.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been something.
Yeah, he goes for the dolphin dive, wastes the meter. That is going to get punished. That is not safe. He thought he had a read, and he did not. And he's going to eat quite a bit of damage. Birdie hurts. He's a big boy.
Wow.
You look at the loading screen, he's 507 pounds and like 6'11". He's a big boy. He's going to hit pretty hard.
Like, wow. I'd seen in a couple other matches where we'd seen Birdie, it didn't look like he was doing some insane damage, but it's those combos.
Yeah,
you got to get that combo.
You get the extended combos, and especially since he got that big counter hit, it led into a damage. Rashid here is getting some pretty good mix-ups, but he's going to be thrown into the corner. He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of there. This Birdie's going to pressure him, has great grabs, gets the counter. So now they're going to go back to the neutral game. Ooh, that was a tricky grab.
Uh-oh.
He's going to throw the tornado for pressure and then go in there. That's not going to be safe. Yeah. Ooh, Birdie misses the punish opportunity. That's pretty hard. Rashid does have the option to back out with his super to get to a safe distance. We're getting real close to chip level. He's going to eat it. He tries to get the V-trigger. He thought he was going to do something a little bit different, but he ends up eating the chili, being the last thing he ever ate.
1-1.
Yeah, we have 1-1 in this first set. This is 3 out of 5.
Yes.
Winner's top 8. All right, Birdie's going to pressure him into the corner. Ooh, he gets the grab.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was a good bit of damage right there.
And he gets stunned.
Oh,
so
stunned.
now we're going to see the big training mode. 12-hour, I went to what's the big combo, gets the reset into the grab, and that's going to be it.
Cool. Dang. So, yeah, he does do damage.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Although I like to think 200 pounds of him is that donut. I think he's only 307.
Probably, at least.
That's a pretty big donut. The sprinkles alone are probably a
Probably
pound
like
each.
10 pound sprinkles, you know.
So we're going to be going into the second game here. Ooh.
All right, so we
Trade.
got Birdie with 1 win, and let's see.
All right.
That was just the first win, right?
Yep, that was the first
Yeah,
one.
so Birdie 1 and Rashid 0 at the moment.
Birdie also has the options. You see, sometimes he eats donuts, sometimes it's banana, sometimes it's some drink. That is his V skill. He can lay down traps and try to get a setup on his opponent. This matchup, we've seen Birdie do a really good job of putting Epyon into the corner.
Yeah.
And the pressure is becoming a little much.
Wow.
That's a good button. Spaces
Nice.
out well.
Yeah.
Controlling space is a lot of what Birdie's going to do. He has his chains and,
It looks
covers
like
a lot of space.
it looks like he's got enough abilities that can push you out and then pull you back in.
And for such a big guy, he's pretty mobile, too, with his headbutt rush. Ooh, that is a crazy confirm. That was,
boy.
he's going to get the jump rope.
Oh, jeez. That was so much damage. Cool.
Yeah. Super's hurt.
Wow.
It does take all your resources. That's not safe, and he's going to end up eating a foot. Big part of this game is meter management. You do have your V skill and your super meter, so you have to choose when to use such resources. As you see, the EX, when you glow yellow, is a stronger, more improved version of the special move.
Yeah.
So sometimes you want to save it for that. You get a mix-up, get a little bit more damage. Sometimes you just want to save it. Just get that little super.
Yeah.
Just hit him with it.
For that big style move.
Oh, yeah. If you're not styling, what's the point?
I know, right?
Ooh.
Oh, he
see,
slipped on the banana.
The banana setups where he figured he was going to go in for some pressure and actually get knocked down.
Yeah.
Ooh. He goes for the chain, thought he was going to stand down. Gets the soda set up. Ooh. Jumped out of that at the last second. A lot of buttons being pressed, not a lot going on.
Yeah.
But they're very situational to try to not get hit.
Yeah.
Spinning mixer is one of Rashid's strongest tools. If he uses the light version, it is safe.
Like that.
Yeah. He's going to put him in the corner, go for the mix-up, gets the cross up, misses the juggle. Birdie is really low.
This could be the last for Birdie if he gets a good one.
Ooh, misses the grab.
Kicked him in the shin.
Yep. That's all it is. He's pretty top heavy. He's going to fall over. So Rashid taking one of the speed rounds he's gotten. Gets the crush counter to the big damage. He's down a third of his health. Gets the knockdown. You can see that he's running to try to make up that space that got knocked him into that corner. Get the banana peel. Ooh, he uses the reversal there. Like I said before, it has invincible startup in that EX version, so you can punish people who press buttons. Ooh, gets the grab. He's going to get behind the banana, so he doesn't have to deal with it. Drops the Eagle Spike combo. Ooh, that's going to be it. It's going to be a V-trigger into big damage. Oh!
Oh, he got it.
He didn't want the combo. He said, stop. I'm going to get the grab.
Yeah.
He's going to get that mix-up.
Wow.
Combos do scale really hard in this game, so the more hits, the less damage you take per hit. So a good strategy is to actually stop hitting them, make them do another guess and get a reset, and start the combo
Start the combo over
yeah,
again.
and you get a lot more damage total that way, though they do have a chance to block it.
Which, again, is another one of those going back to the more risk.
Yeah, risk reward. Yeah, that's the whole name of the game. Do I want the super damage, or do I want to get a clean combo?
Wow.
Get that, and so in this mode where he turns bright red, eats the chili, he does a lot more damage. That's really kind of what it comes down to.
So you want to play defensive when he's red like that.
You just don't want to get hit. Just don't get hit, as the greats say.
Oh,
he goes.
That's it.
That's going to be it. Unfortunately, Rashid's V skill is one of the few in the game, him and Nash, that you can actually not come out. It's the big tornado that covers the screen, and if you hit him in the startup frames of that, it just doesn't come out. And he was able to get the grab and seal that out.
Oh, nice.
And so that's going to be it.
So that will be it for the. Was it the first best of 5 that we've played today?
On stream, yes. We have the next. Well, it's first to 3, so yeah, best of 5.